Oh, you're still... Well, this is the Backstage podcast. Thank you for joining. I'm Aura. He's...
I'm Gray.
And we're gonna be talking about our monthly recap.
Yay! I just want to start out and say that this month was way worse than the month before, I would say. When it comes to numbers. How about that? When it comes to numbers.
I guess.
When it comes to collaboration and future of our careers, I think it's been better, technically.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's more opportunities that have shown up than we had before.
Definitely more opportunities. That's a grass block.
That is a grass block.
We're now in an SMP. Recently, so like for an example, I mean, like there's a bunch of content creators there for collabs. I mean, like shorts have been down. We've posted way less, but we've posted less. We gained less views. But at the same time, we're still doing new series, all that other stuff. I mean, we're doing pretty good on like consistency's sake, at least for switching it up.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, hell, I think my video will be out by now.
Oh yes.
But the thing is,
that shit was great.
Aura hasn't seen it yet, so he has
seen it
no idea.
After this thing post.
You're right, but at the moment while we're recording this, you have not seen it. I don't know what to say about it because I honestly, like, you would be able to talk about it if it was out. All I'll say is that might be the hardest YouTube project, or I think project in general, that I've done on my own ever. I think ever, like, by far ever. Definitely my hardest video for sure. I mean, fuck, it was how many people? There's 5 POVs in total, I'm pretty sure. So it was me, you, Owen, Lee, Chiz. That's 5. So yeah, it's 5 people in total throughout the whole video. Oh, and Quack, so it's 6. Sorry, there's 6.
The special, yeah.
And then not only that, so managing to get that many people online at the same time was difficult, but it was also the fact that half the POVs ended up being corrupted in a way. Like,
yeah, I mean, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I will talk about that. So, sorry to call you guys out, but this is your fault.
Me?
No. The people that their POVs got messed up.
Oh, good.
And you actually were like you and Owen were the only 2 that, and me, were the only 3 that really didn't have a problem. I'd say Owen's audio was a little off, but that's not his fault. That is just how it's weird. His OBS settings are weird because it usually has audio tracks. This time he didn't put them on. But Quack's POV, obviously these are accidents. These are mistakes. He didn't mean to do this. His POV only recorded his mic audio, not his desktop audio, which is terrible. I mean, when it comes to like dialogue, and I can't really explain why it's insanely important that his POV would be working, because that would spoil the video a little bit, but it was kind of crucial for his POV to work, and it didn't. It only recorded his mic audio. Secondly, Leap's audio, or Lee, he was a new friend of ours for the video, a new collaboration. His audio, his entire POV corrupted after 5 minutes. So I only got the first 5 minutes of his POV. So the video will only really show his POV a few times in the beginning of the video, because that's the only recording I got from it. And not having Lee or Quack's POV is really crucial. I guess I'll explain it. I'll say it. The video's out. Why would I not spoil it?
Yeah.
They teamed up, right?
Yeah.
And
which wasn't the initial attempt, but
it was the fact that they went into a private VC for the majority of it, and I wasn't in the private VC. So the only footage that I could be getting from that private VC was either of theirs. And Quack's audio only recorded his mic, and then Lee's thing was entirely corrupted after 5 minutes. So there's so much footage and things that could have been in the video that weren't. Like, you'll notice, obviously, you've probably already seen the video if you're watching this podcast. And if you haven't, go watch it.
Spoiler, if you're gonna say.
Well, it's not really a spoiler, but Aura and Owen's POV was definitely used more. Because they were actually working, and you'll notice that you'll be like, why? It kind of seemed like I only wanted to put Owen and Aura's POV in the video because they're closer friends with me, But like I've known them longer, and obviously I've done more things with them because I've known them longer. And it kind of seems like I was like favoriting them by putting their POVs in the whole time, like, or most of the time. That's not the reason. It's legit because they're the only POVs that I could get footage out of. Like, they were the only really good ones. So I had to work with that. That was tough. That definitely made it way harder to edit this video. Also, there's other things. I guess this is a spoiler alert, so don't keep watching if you haven't seen the video. But
Yeah, like,
the
skip,
intro,
like, I don't know, a minute.
the
I
intro,
don't know.
we'll figure it out. The intro and like, well, no, don't skip a minute. Pause the video, go watch my video, and then come back. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
The intro was the highest edited intro I've ever made by far. I had some animating in it, like Minecraft animation, which obviously it's rough animation. I'm not that good. The
That's
video
great, right?
itself.
You did it like long.
I thank you. I don't think I did. I personally don't think I did, but I'll take the compliment.
I mean,
if you saw it in slow
like-
motion, you would you would definitely not say that. It was rough. It was really hard to understand it, but I'm getting better at it. I think I'm gonna make a video on me learning how to do it soon. Anyways, so that was rough, but then throughout the video, or doesn't even know this yet, but it was like the fastest cutting I've ever done. Like, switching between POVs were just, there's so many switching. Like, I didn't like have someone's POV for like a minute long. I legit, like, every 5 seconds, 10 seconds, I switched to a different POV, which definitely was tough. Obviously, there was parts that were someone's POV longer, but there's also cuts in that POV. I didn't really keep raw footage for more than 8 seconds. Everything was cut, like, constantly for the audio, which, by the way, this video is, I haven't finished it at this point. I'm still editing it. It will probably be around 30 minutes by the end, by the time I finish it. So 30 minutes of like,
initial time was like 20, right?
it was supposed to be 20, but I ended up like underestimating it, I guess, because the recordings were 2 hours long. Like, hell, fuck me. Like, there's so much footage in there that I had to keep in for context. But it's really fast paced in a way. I would say it's fast paced. Not as fast paced as other videos, but for a 30-minute video, it's decently fast paced. It's my most fast paced video. So this is the biggest project I've ever made. I've probably spent 25 hours on it in total, I would argue. So
Crazy.
can't wait for that to come out, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. And I hope it does well. I hope by the time this podcast comes out, it has at least 1,000 views, or maybe 500, because it'll only be out for a day. So please give me 500 views by the first day. I beg, YouTube gods. If it doesn't, that's cool. It's a learning thing. I won't post the Meme Olympics again, because that was hell to edit. Unless I become big, and then it's like guaranteed a lot of views. I'm not doing that again.
I want to talk some stuff about your video.
Yeah.
I initially assumed when you look at like the intro and you see the animation stuff, I assumed some of the stuff in the animation were like presets that the thing gave you. Like, it gave you a Minecraft model, and it was like a preset of the guy waving, or the preset of a guy clapping above his head. I thought all of that stuff was like presets, like Lunar Client emotes. Credits to this guy, all of that stuff was handmade.
Yeah, everything was.
Which-
Even the sets.
That just shows, like, I thought it was like an official preset that they made, and you made that shit look fire.
Thank you. Yeah, they were not preset. I did do like keyframe editing where I like every motion I did. Obviously, it has smooth transition motion, which is really useful. So I don't really have to do every frame, but there's keyframes. You know, like when it goes in a certain amount of time, it will move the arm in a direction, which is really useful to use. You know what? I might be stupid, and because I barely did any research on how to use this application. I kind of did it on my own and figured it out on my own. If anyone's wondering what it is, it's Mine-imator. It's like MINE, so mine, and then hyphen IMATOR. So Imator, I don't know. It's an animation software. It's a really commonly used one. Like, there might be presets on it. I didn't do any research, so there actually might be a section where there's presets, and I spent I might have did more than I should have, but I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, and I didn't see it. Like, it wasn't obvious. It wasn't obviously there, so maybe there isn't. Maybe you do have to handmade, you have to hand make everything. But I'm glad how it turned out. Obviously, I could have done way better, and I think if I get better at this animation software, it could be really good for future videos. And it's also fun. I'm not like burnt out on it, so that'll be exciting. Maybe Aura will use it. We'll see.
Yes, I'm gonna not have to make a new main video. I gotta use the animation thing now because there's standards now that you put on me. I gotta follow them, bro.
No pressure.
Full pressure. Fuck that, bro. I'm beating you.
Well, you haven't even seen the full video yet. You might have even more pressure.
Well, hold on. Editor's note. Since I haven't seen the video, but in the future I have. Was it good? Put it up there. Was it good?
And like, I don't know what people are gonna think of it. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm the only one that's seen it. I don't know if it's even gonna have good retention. I don't know if it's gonna be well liked. Because it's been hyped up for sure. Not my fault, but it's been hyped up by, like, everyone in the group chat that were in the video. I was like, wait, when's this video coming out? When is it coming out? Oh, Jesus, okay. I'm not that great of an editor. I won't lie. Like, I'm not, like, high-class editing. I don't even use Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm a Filmora user. Like, I'm not, like, an amazing editor. I'm, like, good enough for me. I'm good enough for the algorithm to like me a little bit. I don't think I'm ever going to become a really, really good editor unless I have so much time on my hands, but I don't. So it's a little rough out here, man. So let's hope I can pay an editor as soon as possible.
Yeah, till we get that money.
Anything you want to talk about?
It's gonna be a bit long. I kind of forgot it, but I think, all right. Okay, I don't think we haven't posted this game since it's gonna upload, but we are working on a new minigame, which is bit original, bit goofy, but I think it'll be fun, where there's gonna be a person in a boat trying to reach the end, and we try to shoot them out the boat. Very simple concept, but I think like shorts are about, like, on YouTube Shorts, it's only like limited to a minute, which I don't know why it's limited to a minute. I think it should be like 3 minutes because sometimes the videos need a little bit more context, in my opinion, which I guess they don't always need, but like some of them I'm like, especially for like my How It's Built series. This is the first time I've had to split a video into parts, all the way up to three parts, which a bit annoying, because
that might hurt you a little bit when it comes to YouTube.
Yeah, but at the same time, I guess it does like help, because people will be like, I want to see part 2, I want to see part 3.
Right.
But yeah, shorts, future of them, I think it's gonna be slowing down a bit. We might start streaming and doing actual like bigger YouTube videos.
Yeah. There's
Learning
also
how to make the editing like up to even a higher standard, which could be fun to watch back on.
There's also the fact that when this podcast comes out, I'm gonna be in school. I'm gonna be a full-time student at that point in senior year, which sucks because it's like back. That it not only no, don't even say, you cannot say that online without any context. I'm not I will leave it at this. I'm not held back. That is a lie. That was a joke. It's an inside joke. You wouldn't understand. Okay, moving on. So yeah, you're right. Shorts will be cut back a ton, for me at least, because one, I do want to do more long form. Obviously, I'm making a video right now. 2, we have this SMP thing. Did you even say anything about that? I wasn't.
I think I said at the like very start.
Yeah, we'll talk about that more. But we have that, and
SMP
then
made by CloudZ. We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna personally. I don't think I'm gonna really stream that much because of school. But just having school will make me have to cut back on shorts. If I'm doing long form, okay, this is a good way of putting it. If I'm doing long form videos and I'm doing school, I'm gonna have to cut back on shorts, which is fine. I even think you guys don't even really care about this. I think you guys would rather have long form than shorts, I'm assuming. People have told me that personally. Like a lot of people have actually. They're like, when are you gonna make a long form video again? So that I mean, obviously one will be out, but shorts was kind of just a jump start. I would say it's something that like we thought we had a future in, I guess, or we had too much confidence in. I mean, it did us well. We got what, like, by the time this video comes out, I think combined we have over 2 million views.
Yeah.
Which is insane. That's unbelievable. But it really wasn't the way that we wanted to get 2 million views. Like, because we had to post a ton of shorts and all of them mostly got the same amount of views to add up to 2 million, whatever. When the way we kind of wanted it was at least a few of them blow up, or we would have way less quantity and more quality with way more views, which is just hard to do. And I would personally rather have long form content that does well than shorts. I mean, I always want that. It's just hard out here, man. It's really hard to be a small creator, especially with the editing that people are doing nowadays. I mean, fuck. So it's just I shorts are, more of the story. Shorts are going to slow down. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, like, I could technically keep doing shorts, but only doing shorts, and I could post 3 a day. I just don't think, one, my mind can continue to do that, and two, I don't think I want to do that.
I mean, here's something I just started doing, and it's, I guess, slowly building up. I'm posting, like, it's hard because I don't understand how it fully works, but I'm starting to post my shorts onto TikTok as well.
How's that going? I actually haven't asked you about that.
Get it. I don't get any of it. I have to, like, search up all these things. You can't. I don't know how to schedule a post. You can't edit a thumbnail, which I thought TikTok would let you do. I mean, you can edit the thumbnail a little bit, but not great. You can't copy templates and then, like, anything like that. It's so irritating. I can't copy my, like, messages just if I want to, like, go back, so I have to take an image and then use that image to post more shorts, and I can't schedule a post, so I have to be on, I guess, anytime I want to post it, which is whatever. But probably you can schedule it. I haven't searched it up because I'm procrastinating it. But TikTok, I'm gonna be posting from where I last saved my shorts into TikTok, and we'll see if that does okay. I think it was around 70 views around the start of it, then it went up to like 200.
Okay.
So it is slowly, day by day, growing, but
yeah,
this is just testing out waters.
Right. I haven't even done that. I was gonna do that too. I haven't even started the process of doing that because I have all my shorts since we started. I have all of them saved.
Lucky.
Not luck, skill. Okay, that's a skill.
Okay.
I will be probably rolling them out onto TikTok, but I kind of want you to figure it out first. I want you to test out the waters, and then let me know. If it goes well, then I'll start doing it myself.
Yeah.
But like, I just think I don't really like the next time we do this episode 3, let's say, when we record that, I don't know where we're gonna be. I have no idea. You know what I mean?
Predictions. We have 100,000 subscribers.
Like, to be honest, I didn't even know where we would be now compared to the last episode, but like, now I really don't know where we're gonna be because shorts is slowing down. Are we gonna continue? Are we gonna even be posting shorts? Are we? That's like a genuine question. I have no idea. Like, sure, we might want to be at the moment now, but we have no idea what can happen in a month.
Mm-hmm.
So we might not be even doing shorts anymore. We might not even be, like, I don't know. I have no idea what the hell is going to be going on, especially since I'm going to be in school now. I'm totally hoping we're probably still going to be making content. I just don't know, like, in what way are we going to be making content? Am I going to have a second video out by episode 3? Like, I don't know. I'm really, like, I'm nervous, but I'm also excited, if that makes any sense. Like, are we going to have more collabs by then? Are we going to be really moving up? is the video that I'm currently working on now that will be out by this actual episode, will that have a ton of views? Will it not? I mean, there's so many questions I have for our future selves, so I'm excited, actually. I'm looking forward to episode 3 and where we're going to be at that point. Yeah. Jesus, like, are we even going to be doing TikTok at the time? Like,
I think, at least for right now, I know that I'm trying to just finish up certain stuff I want to do, like
for shorts.
remixes, because
Yeah.
I finished up. So I have a gauntlet series. We have the reverse POVs. I just want to get some of that stuff done, just so there's like a gallery. And I also set up all my shorts into playlists, which I think you're gonna be doing as well. But
We'll
I
see.
think it'll just be
We'll see.
I think it'll be nice for. I guess it wouldn't get too many views, but I think it's just nice to have it, because it's not like we put no effort into the shorts. We put good effort. We have to schedule stuff and put hours into editing. So it's not just cheap shorts that we're posting out. And if someone likes our content, likes our personality, and wants to see us like play certain mini games, I mean, if someone likes Grove Man Dan's content, they could like our content, and I think that it'd be nice. And also, shorts did just give us like a massive boost in views and subs for, I guess, our main channel videos.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. But it did get us.
We actually don't know yet.
Subs.
We don't know yet. Yeah, subs for sure. Our videos will recommend to more people immediately, which is good.
Next month, I'm sure everything will be fine. It's mainly just looking at like collabs now, but
yeah, which I think we have been succeeding for sure, or at least looking towards succeeding in. I mean, Cloudsy has almost 10K subs by the point this comes out. He might already have it. I haven't looked.
Great creator.
He's he's actually a really good creator. He actually, you know what? I didn't say this. I'll say this publicly. I don't care. He sounds exactly like a mix of Chiz and Brodel. I don't know. Like, every time.
I guess so, yeah.
Like, I don't know how to explain it, but okay, if anyone knows who those are, old friends of ours. I haven't talked to Brodel in years, but Chiz obviously is in some of our shorts. He sounds. I mean, he's British. They're British too, so I mean, it makes sense. They have the same accent, but it sounds so similar. Like, I don't know how to like separate the personality. Like, every time I hear Cloudsy speak, I'm like, are they gonna act like Chiz and Brodel? Like, in a way, like, I don't know. I don't know what to think. Like, it's really funny. Like, I don't know. Like, totally different personalities, completely different personalities, but they sound really similar. It's really cool, actually. It's kind of funny. Just wanted to mention that. But yeah, I think we'll be fine. Like you said, I think we'll be fine. There's nothing that can really go wrong. And like, let's say we die, like, or no, not like that. Our channels die. My bad. If our channel, Jesus, hold on. If our channels die, right? The way I worded that though is like, what if we die? Not. Okay, yeah. If our channels die, that also could happen. But if our channels die, so be it. Who cares? We'll move on. I mean, we'll always be posting.
I won't. I'll be crying. I'll be begging, please, please.
Like realistically, I feel like we've already kind of set up ourselves in a way where we'll like forever we'll have some of these friends connected to us. Like Cloudsy will, like if he blows up one day, we'll forever be, you know, integrated into his content because he'll be posting videos, which is really cool. Like, even if we never really succeed and we move on from YouTube, we can always look back, you know what I mean, and look back on what we created, who we collabed with, and if they're still going now, and you know what I mean. Like, I think we've done enough in YouTube where we'll forever have a status of like, okay, at one point we were actually doing well, you know what I mean. I don't know how to explain it. Like, those views, unless YouTube goes down one day, the views in my account, the views in your account will forever be there. We can always look back and be like, damn, like for you, for example, oh, damn, I had 700,000 views in total on my account. Or for me, 1.23, I don't know how much I'm at now, million views. Like, together, 2 million views. We gained 2 million views, and that will never go away. That will be like historically in data that we've gained 2 million views. And that's if we stop now. I'm not saying we're gonna stop, but that's just worst case scenario. Speaking of which, speaking of collabs, there was a video I was recently in. Recently meaning maybe a week by now. The Evo video. It was a video where 8 players competed in a parkour tournament, and whoever won $100. Go watch that video right now.
Spoiler.
Yeah, huge spoiler. Watch the video before anything. It's I don't know how.
Or pause the video and quickly watch that.
I don't know how you're gonna find it. I don't know how you're gonna find it. But
figure it out.
Search up 8 players. Fucking hell, I don't know what to search up. 8 players in Minecraft compete for $100. Parkour, something like that. I don't know. You'll find it. Anyways, that video was like I really want to talk about that video because there's a lot of things that haven't really been said about it.
You won the first round. Yes.
I don't think they can see those.
Hold on. How could I make them? They'll never see it.
Damn.
Actually, throw it right underneath the light. So it like stops underneath that block.
I can't reach.
Oh, pain. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yay!
Why do I have? Why did you give me this? I pressed S1. I was like, oh my god, I'm sitting. Okay, hold on. Okay. So about that video, it was really fun and interesting at the same time. So I was the last person invited. Sad to be me, I guess. But it was annoying because when I got invited, like the plan was I was gonna, I don't know, like how to explain this. I guess okay. So Evo, the guy that invited me, we kind of communicated, or he came to me, I think, a few weeks before that video, maybe 2 weeks before that video recording. Maybe a week and a half, I don't remember. Like saying, hey, do you want to collab? I saw you in shorts. It was such a random, like, quick timing of me getting into the event. And some of the players in the event were, like, massive creators. Like, I felt small in there. I think I had the second least amount of subs. But the person below me in subs, I think they had 1.7K. I think it was someone named, like, I'm not even going to try to pronounce their name. It was like Fairy MC. I guess I tried, but Fairy MC, something like that. That person, like, sure, they have less subs than me, but they're like, the reason why is because they're mostly featured in people's videos. I looked up them on channels and stuff. Like, he's friends with, like, some of the big creators, like Clown Pierce and Rec Rap. Like, he does, like, videos with them. So, technically, out of everybody there, I was definitely the smallest creator when it comes to just being known or being connected. Dude, I like, it was such a weird, like each recording was like 35-40 minutes in the video, each match, but he only put in
edited down like Mr. Beast.
Yeah,
like
I think it was like 2 minutes maximum of my rounds were in there for each round. So 4 minutes. I was probably in there for 4 minutes in the whole entire video, maybe. And, like, a few things that I noticed and I got embarrassed about. So he asked, we recorded our POVs, sent them to him. And I was the 1 out of 2 people out of the 8 that didn't have separate audio tracks. That was kind of embarrassing. Obviously, I did some voiceovers for him. Which I don't think you knew that, Aura. But some of actually, like, I would say half of the lines I said were voiceovers.
I think you said that. You said like you did 5 of them or something.
Yeah, I did 5 voiceovers that he put into the video. It's my fault I didn't have audio tracks. Now I do. But at the time I didn't.
Now we fixed it.
Yeah. But that was kind of, that was embarrassing. I felt bad. I was like, oh, damn, okay. I didn't have audio tracks. It made it really hard for him to edit, but whatever. So that
Did this kid not have audio tracks? Oh my god.
I don't know how to say this, but the video is really fun. And yeah, you're right. I won the first round, made it to the second round, and lost to Master Squid,
like
who
a garbage player. Like,
yeah,
oh
okay, all right. I didn't do that bad.
Holy.
Actually, the video made me look way better than I was. I won't lie, but it also made me look worse than I was because in some scenarios, like I actually did my parkour, like 3 times in a row when it wasn't the official round, and then when it was my official round, I lost. I immediately failed the parkour because he gave us kind of a practice, and I did like 3 practice rounds for the first parkour that I made. I failed on the first jump. It was a Neo. I did that first try like 3 times in a row. I was like, all right, I'm for sure doing this parkour. I'm gonna be good. And then when it comes to my official round, I fucking lost it. I like immediately missed the jump. And I was like, damn, that won't be shown.
I feel like it should have been, which, you know, I'm at telling a creator how to do his content, but I feel like it should have been 2 rounds, like 2 official rounds, no practice, just do 2 rounds, and the best one of those 2 will be in the video.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Mean, like regulation, that would be more fair, but for a video wise, I feel like it would be harder. It would be too long, if that makes any sense. Like he wanted to be he wanted to be really quick paced with it.
Isn't it the same thing, but like technically faster? Like you would have 2 practice rounds just in case you have some stupid like death.
Well, he didn't always give us practice rounds. So here's
the funniest moment of those 2 would like go in the video. No.
Well, let me just explain how it worked first. So. Practice rounds, quote unquote, were only really happening because the other person was still building their parkour. They weren't done. So I finished before them. So I just kept doing it. I didn't ask him if I could do it or not. I kind of just did it. And it seems like he was fine with it. So I didn't really, like some of the rounds I didn't have any practice round. It was just like, because it was mostly just, oh, there's some extra time. I'm not just going to sit around. I'm going to try doing this parkour. So I think the way that he wanted it was like if both parkours were officially built and they were done being built by the other person, then you would only have 1 round to do it. I don't know. I think it went. I think I did way better than I thought I was gonna do.
The video's great, but
video's insane for a first video. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Sorry, I'm like far from my mic. I'm pretty sure Evo is I know he is. He's an editor for other people. He's done a lot of videos. For other people, so he had some experience when it comes to editing. Obviously, it shows. So he's a really good editor, way better than I am for sure. But that was a cool video to be part of, and I think he'll do future ones. So let's hope. We get invited back. Let's see.
W collabs. On the SMP, we have just a tad bit. Sped run it.
Well, let's explain what the SMP is. Let's give context. Let's get. Oh wait, what the fuck?
Context.
Where am I? Oh, I pressed. I don't know. Don't worry about it. So, you want me to give context, or you want to give context?
Why
is there a squid?
I'll give context, I guess.
Well, yeah. Okay, go ahead. I was just gonna say like I could, cause he messaged. Okay, you go. No.
What happened? No. Oh god. Oh, and it's dying. Well, YouTuber Cloud. Or how do I say? How do I properly say Cloud Z? What happened? Oh god.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me. Oh, there we go.
Give us a second. Technical difficulty. There we go.
All right, moving on. You started that.
Back to what I was saying. YouTuber Cloudsy DM'd a bunch of other creators saying, "I want to make an SMP. You want to join?" Most people said yes.
I think I should do this.
Why?
I'll explain. So, I messaged Cloudsy. Well, okay, let's start with how I even found out he existed. I got recommended a video from this guy named It's Cloudsy. It was a video on him like kind of introducing himself. It kind of blew up. It has like 50,000 views or more now. And I saw it and I recommended. I watched it. It was really cool editing. I liked his personality, his ideas for his content. I was like, okay, this is cool. I like this guy. So I joined his Discord server. And then I saw him in the Discord server and I said, all right, I'm going to message him. I'm going to message him with a proposal. So then I message him and I was like, hey, do you want to collab? And like for future videos for either of us, if we need someone extra, then the other person can invite each other, blah, 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 blah. I sent a really good message. He messaged me back and said, yeah, that sounds cool, blah, blah, blah. And then we talked about just collabing. Cool. Period. That ended. So he said yes. I said yes. We agreed to collab one day, right? It would be cool. Really good opportunity for both of us. It'd be really fun. He messages me maybe a week later saying, hey, I'm creating this server for people to connect to each other. Do you want to join? At first, when he said server, I thought it was a Discord server, just a Discord server, like a collabing Discord server. I didn't know about the SMP part, so I joined it. It was really funny. I joined the server, and I see in like general, they're all talking about like the Minecraft server and when it's happening, what version it is, and I'm like, wait, this is an SMP. I didn't even know that. So I looked around and did some scouting, and for like an hour, I was like, okay, this is really cool. I want to be part of this. So then I messaged Aura. I was like, all right, do you want to be part of it? Cool. Aura joined. So both of us joined it. Finding out the same day that I got invited was the same day that they were thinking of like starting the server. Obviously, then they pushed it off to the next day. But like, it was such a quick, like we joined it immediately. They're like, okay, the server's starting. I was like, oh, okay. And I was at work at the time, so I couldn't join until later in the day. But that's basically how it happened. It was such a quick, like, he messaged us, we joined, and immediately the server was starting with other people. And then the part that Aura was explaining, then you can take over now about like how he invited other people to join as well. But that I'm just saying how we met him was that.
Yeah.
And then
so YouTuber Cloudsy messaged a bunch of people and invited him to an SMP. We got invited around like the day before. Server launches. It hosts one mod that people have to use, simple voice.
no, keep talking.
Simple voice chat. So as soon as you join the server, everyone can hear each other. It's sort of like Hermitcraft vibes. It's not really PvP, more just building, making a village, making friends, doing content, and starting up big projects. So that's basically like the premise of the server. Me and Paul, it's so dead. Me and Paul, when getting on the server, are on NA time zones. When, well, I guess you're not NA, but you know, we live in America. Most of the people, other content creators live in the UK, and we also grind a bit faster than them.
Just ignore it. It's our
Uh-huh.
guest.
We grind a bit faster than them. So, spoiler, we already have netherite within the first 2 days, or I guess a day. I don't know. It was like second day.
Yeah.
And by the time I had a netherite chest plate, I saw someone in the chat get Stone Age. So
I'm recording I just turned down the fucking the volume of the game.
so yeah, by the time I had like another test play, I saw someone get Stone Age, so we're a bit faster than them. But we are planning to what's it called? Build like villager farms, creeper farms, get elytras, like innovate the world, you know, add the technology, grind out technology. That's kind of like,
Yeah.
I guess, our premise. And I really want to make a giant not like, what would it be, like boxing ring, boxing ring where
we're gonna
people
conquer.
can fight. Yeah, we're gonna conquer. Which I don't know if we're meant to do that, but hey, we're doing that.
You boxing like an arena.
Yeah, the giant arena where
Oh god.
you box with weapons and swords and an arena.
So it's battle to the death.
Battle to the death.
And whoever wins,
Loser loses his shit.
or like gets a payment. The winner gets a payment too. I don't know. Your decision. I'll help you build it. We need elytras to build that shit though.
Loser loses his base.
Loser gets banned. How about that?
Loser gets in a prison where he infinitely respawns there.
Yeah.
Loser gets banned.
You build the prison then. How about the prisons like they keep continuously die over and like we get a bunch of wardens in like
Yeah, we get a bad warden, and then make them spawn into like an obsidian pit of water with conduits and wardens, and
they
piss
just die
themselves so the
over
wardens
and
never
over and
despawn,
over again.
and then they just keep on dying. Like you said, over and over. And it'll be really funny because you'll see they were drowning to death while fighting wardens, and
Okay. All right. So yeah, that's the SMP. Really fun. It's good content. I have a video that I have to edit for that.
yeah, we are people are doing their recordings differently. What I kind of want to do is, after 5 days of DSMP, grab all that and
Okay.
record that into a single episode.
Okay.
But what?
Where'd you get that idea?
Well, you're doing it differently, aren't you? Doing 2 days?
I'm just saying the principle of. No, it's fine. No, you're right. Yeah. No, for sure.
What?
Nothing.
All right. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing for the SMP. Upsetting because I sometimes forgot to record. I forgot to record like a woodland mansion that I found. How are you recording exactly? Because I'm pretty sure you're doing it like for every 2 days of the
like
SMP is an episode.
It's not gonna necessarily be like a measurement. It's more just gonna be like, okay, I got all this done in this small amount of time. I think that's good for one video. It's just like how much content I can get in a matter of time. So let's say like the first video is gonna be us all the way from starting on the server to finding the stronghold and opening the portal. That will end the first video. The second video will be us getting like full netherite armor and going to the end and getting an elytra. Like that's a lot, but that would be the second video. The third video would probably be us building a ton of shit and like coming to the end of the first season of that SMP. So it'd be like mostly like 3 videos throughout the entire first season, maybe 4. Just like parting them in the ways of what we do in those videos, like how much content I can get out of everything that we do. Like one video might be like 5 days combined. It just depends what we're doing those 5 days. If we're building like a massive thing, I'm not going to make that one video. Or, sorry, what am I saying? If we're building a massive thing and it takes us 5 days, I'm not going to spread that out in 2 videos. I'd rather just have that one video, even though it's 5 days, but it's one video of us just building it. Yeah, Signcraft SMP Season 1. Can I just talk about, like, content that I've been watching recently? And I think you've heard this enough. But for the people out there, there's a lot of things that I've been finding recently. A lot of you, if you watch Minecraft content, you've probably definitely heard of it or have been watching it for years. But the LifeSteal SMP, I am like, I've heard of it before. I think like I've heard of some of the creators, like Parrot. I've heard of. That's pretty much it. That's legit, probably just it. I think I've heard of Minute Tech, but the only time I've ever really heard of Minute Tech was because of, I think I've seen him in a Discord server before, and I was like, oh, this guy's a big creator, cool. Anyways, the LifeSteal SMP, massive, right? It's probably the biggest SMP in the world right now for content. Some of the YouTubers on it, I'm completely new to. Like, new to meaning the last 2-3 weeks, maybe a month now. But most likely the last 2-3 weeks that I found these creators. And I've just gone through all their new content, all their old content. Like, I've had such a YouTube binge watch of just all these YouTubers. It's been great. So, like, Rec Rap, he's definitely my favorite that I found. He was the first guy I found, too. Minute Tech, Clown Pierce, Flame Frags. There's a few others. I mean, I guess, like, Leo Wook, who's good.
Hannah Rose.
I don't watch. I've known about Hannah Rose for a while because of Bed Wars, so I wouldn't consider her like who I watch from the LifeSteal, but who I've learned recently with those guys. And then Branzycraft was another one. What's that guy's name again? Oh, Pentar. I've heard of Pentar, but I guess I'm liking him more now. And then I think that'd pretty much be it of who I've learned about or I've watched at least. Like I know I've learned about like some of the other guys like Mapek, Jumper, Parrot, all these guys I've kind of learned more about, but I haven't really watched them. The ones I've watched would be like Rekrap, Minotac, Leo Wook, and Brandycraft, whatever you want to say his name. But it's just unbelievable content that I'm surprised that I've never actually watched. Like I've never sat down and watched them until now, and I'm a little late. They've been doing this since 2021, so I'm a little late, but I'm enjoying this shit so much, and it's really cool to watch new YouTube. You know what I mean? Like stuff that's new to me. It's really really fun. So if you need Minecraft content and you're bored of the same old content that's been posting from other people, go watch LifeSteal if you haven't. I mean, you probably have. It's like millions and millions of views. So, oh, Ashwag
if you love LifeSteal, we love LifeSteal, so sub to us.
Yeah. Well, like the thing about LifeSteal that really amazes me is like how like ruthless people are. Like it's considered an anarchy server. Not really. It's like it's just more killing, a ton of killing. And then the whole premise of it is when you kill someone you gain their heart, and then that person loses a heart, and you can have 20 hearts maximum. You can also craft hearts if you're under 6 hearts. I don't know the rules directly, but I'm pretty sure that's most of them. It's just been like, dude, it's so entertaining, and I wish I was part of it. Obviously, I don't think I will be. I hope I am. Maybe one day, we'll see. But I think they're on season 6 right now, so just go watch them. It's really good. I recommend Rekrap to start with. He's really good personality. Hopefully one day we collab. Maybe we'll see.
Yes, the collab journey begins, and there's a bunch of like well talented editors in Minecraft, which is great and annoying, because I thought like I like the style of my videos, but then I also see their videos. I'm like, oh, damn! It just opens your eyes when you see other people's work of how much more you could do for your work.
Yeah, it's definitely like it's considered comparing, but in a good way, you could say.
Yeah, I mean, what you saw like I forgot exactly who, but you saw a creator, and then I mean, you just like you never. Yeah, I don't think you'd ever think to put like an animated thing in your video, but now you do. Stuff like that we would probably never do, but now I guess for every main channel video, I assume we're gonna have like a little animated segment for the intro.
Yeah.
Which is also going to be kind of fun, because from what I heard from you, it was fun.
It was fun. Here's what I'm going to say about it, though. I don't think every video will be like that for me. It depends on the video. Like, for example, the SMP content, I don't think I'm going to do an animation. I think I'm just legit going to just start the video on the SMP. Like, it'll just start immediately. What the fuck? What was that? What are you doing? But, yeah, you're like, for like, Meme Olympics, for example, that's such a... Like, you need, like, an intro of explaining it, kind of. So I feel like that's when you use an animation, because it's like a fun video that requires an explanation, and yeah. I'm 20 minutes into editing. I still have 10 minutes left, dude. And I won't lie, what I hope to be 10 minutes of a video is an hour of recording. So I'm going to have to take 1/6 of the raw footage and put it into a video. So I'm going to cut out a ton, which might disappoint you and the other guys that are in it, but fuck, I can't make this more than 30 minutes. There's no way. Like, there's those last two, it's the last 2 challenges, by the way, that I have left to edit.
You?
And they are probably the most hectic ones. When it comes to getting a little crazy, because or Chiz joins in, and there's the whole hunting thing. Like, I'm going to cut out a lot of that. I'm going to try to add as much context as possible, but what I'm basically saying is the first 20 minutes of the video was definitely way more organized and well managed than the last 10 minutes. Hopefully 10 minutes, hopefully not longer. I want it to end at 30 minutes, but it might be a tiny bit longer. It just depends on how long I want to really put into this. Because the last challenge That has to be a little bit longer than the second class, right? I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Mhm.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
I think
God.
the last challenge was the longest because we
Yeah.
had the hunters in there. Spoiler.
Big spoiler. The
And another spoiler. Skip ahead in a minute if you don't want to
yeah,
hear it, or if
or
you haven't already
don't
watched the
say a
video.
minute because they could accidentally like skip into us talking about it. No, just watch
All
the
right.
video, guys. Just watch the video. But the last challenge was to find an ender eye or craft one. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Just legit skip like 10 seconds.
Oh, I kind
I
of too
fucking
late.
won! I won!
Or
I
one,
won!
or one. We crafted the ender eye, or that was the goal of it. And there's so many things that went wrong with it, but everything that went wrong with it, like that, I had to like adding hunters and all that bullshit that I did was just to make it harder for Aura, purely because it was so unbalanced. He was destroying them.
Yo,
He already
if you
won,
haven't
by the way.
Yo, if you haven't skipped already, skip a little bit more. Okay, if you don't want the spoilers. I got number 1. I
Like-
basically carried number 2. I'm better than you. I'm better.
Which is why, for my next meme Olympics, if this one does well, I'm not doing it unless this one does well. I'm gonna do 2 teams versing each other, and I'm gonna get some new people in it. I'm gonna not replace, but like make the competition a little harder. I think how meme Olympics is gonna work is like who the last 2 people that lost will like. I'm trying to make it as competitive as possible, and Aura needs competition. He is just destroying. And I'm gonna separate.
It was
Owen
really
and
fun,
Aura.
but it was a really good challenge. I mean, I had to put my like best foot forward.
No, you
and
didn't.
I only
You were
barely-
at like
I-
30 points, and everyone else was below 20. Like you destroyed.
Oh, stop! I don't need this for my.
I actually don't know the
intro right
final
now.
score. I have not gotten to that part yet. I'll let you know. What I'm at right now is you have 19 points. Second place is 9.
No, don't say that. I just. Thank you.
I
It was fun
finished
being there.
editing at the point that this podcast is being recorded. I finished the diamond challenge,
Mm-hmm.
and it's my best edited challenge out of all of them so far, in my opinion. One of the
Yeah.
challenges, I'm not even kidding. I didn't even have to like cut anything out. It was like so quick. It was one of the easy ones. It was the one where you died of fall damage. It was so quick. I didn't even have to edit that much. It was probably a minute long, less than a minute, 30, 40 seconds. Some of the other challenges, minutes, many minutes. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot less in like from the raw footage to the video than you might think. Like 1/6 of the amount of the last challenge will be in the video.
Yeah, great video idea. Great video idea that I think some people are gonna get inspired about.
I didn't come up with the
Um,
idea.
Yeah, but like you posting it is probably gonna inspire like someone.
Yeah,
Also
someone that I'm
sitting
looking at right now.
beside you.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say looking at. I'd say like like generally, someone probably likes the video idea, and after watching it, might feel a little bit encouraged to do something similar.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I'm totally up for you doing it because I do not want to edit another one, and I want to be part of it instead. Your job is so much
being,
easier
like, the
than mine
player of it.
when it comes to this video. So.
It is fun being a player of it.
Yeah, I know. I want to experience that. I hate being in charge. It was fun to be in charge, come up with the challenges. That's like a cool part, but I can't do that the whole time. I can't do that every time. It's too hard to do it every time.
Mm-hmm.
It was that. Oh my god, I keep dropping my phone. It's the editing that really is killing me. I won't lie. I knew it would. I had a feeling it would, but Jesus, this is such a hard video to make. So please enjoy it. Please tell me you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, I'm sorry. Obviously, like, I'll let you know because I'm not done with it yet. But this might be the best video potentially that I've ever made in my life. So.
I mean, you said you're sorry. If you don't like the video, you just have shit taste. Fuck you.
Dude, the fact that it's gonna be my longest video, my highest edited video, and the most POVs I've ever had in a video, it's legit everything to the max, basically. Time of the video, editing, fast pace, music. By the way, a lot of new music, good music,
Yes.
POVs, the production, like value, like money that I put into the video. I had to buy the server, obviously, and also had to take time to build the set. Like, holy shit, what am I doing? Why am I doing this much? Let's hope it paid off. All right, I'm gonna stop talking about the video because obviously we're running out of time. But
Yeah. conclusion thoughts. I mean, to sum it up, basically, next month, I feel my predictions would be the shorts would still be at a similar pace, maybe a little bit more dead periods of not posting because you got school now.
Yeah, sadly.
Main channel videos are gonna come back into the swing. Streaming has probably a good chance that we're gonna be streaming within the next month, and TikTok videos are gonna just be kind of like TikTok videos are gonna be just coming out to mainly boost our YouTube channels. Um, but the big thing is we're gonna be posting um uh big videos like the SMP series. Um, I don't know how, like how long is this season gonna be going on for?
I honestly have no idea. I think what I heard from them is that they're gonna end it when it's boring. So,
Mm-hmm.
could be 2 days.
Yeah, so
Kidding.
could be a week. Um,
It's a friend. It's our friend. It's our friend. Oh my god! Now you're making him panic.
oh god, he wants to leave. All right. So yeah, basically we'll post.
No, no, no.
I think after day 10 where I'd have there are so many. I think after day 10, I might slow down the days and do day. I might make like days but separated days. So like days that I'm on. The days won't actually mean the actual day of the SMP.
Look at me. Thank you. What's up, man?
Or it could be. I could do like day 42 and I barely made any progress.
Yeah. Oh my god, that guy's going for it.
Oh my.
What the fuck? Yeah, get the fuck off of me. Get out of here.
If you haven't already, subscribe. Hit the bell.
I can't hear it with my volume.
Yeah, we can't hear it.
This
anything
is
you want to say?
I mean, it's only 57 minutes in. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, this could be a shorter one.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I have a whole topic I want to talk. I'm kidding.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Subscribe. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Like, I think we covered mostly everything we wanted to cover. I yapped a little bit too much in this. I feel like I'm getting really bad at doing this podcasting. What the fuck? Stop. Okay.
All right.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.